I'm talking to you today given the upcoming deadline for the safeguards rule, or the update to the safeguards rule that's coming June 9th. And many of you are out there trying to figure out how you're going to solve the whole cybersecurity piece and how you're going to attack this. And I'm sure that being the IT aficionados that most of us are, you're getting hit with a number of these acronyms: NOC, SOC, EDR, XDR, SIM. And I wanted to kind of give a little clarification to it, because as you're going through your research and you're trying to decide who you want to do business with or how you're going to solve this dilemma, it's kind of nice to at least have an understanding of what you're looking at and what really all of this means. So EDR, which is an endpoint detection response software or platform, is very commonplace. Everybody's going to be using that. If you look at MDR and XDR, those are the platforms that are used in the whole process of identifying threats and remediating those threats. MDR is the older technology. The XDR is the newer technology. So you'll see some of the companies out there today are probably still using MDR. We currently use the XDR platform with a SIM tool. So in this whole cybersecurity world, there's basically two different functions. You've got the Network Operations Center, or the NOC, and then you've got the Security Operations Center, or the SOC. Now, the SOC basically is the monitoring process or the monitoring center for the internet or the infrastructure of your IT functions in the dealership. The SOC basically is there to manage or to log everything and to recognize or identify threats as they come in. And this could be, there's hundreds of thousands of threats running throughout the internet on a daily basis. So the SOC obviously has a list of certain threats that they are aware of that exist out there. They identify those, they remediate some of that. They get into basically the whole process of managing what's coming in, the information or the threats or the potential threats that come into the infrastructure. You've got the NOC, the Network Operations Center. That's structured in a way to where it's going to take those identities or whatever's identified through the SOC, and it's going to either help to assist the SOC in either identifying those potential threats, and then it can get into the more in-depth and more involved remediation processes of remediating any of those threats that have come in. So you've got a couple of different acronyms and things that you really got to look at when you're looking at all of this. Some companies are only going to provide half of this piece. They're only going to give you up to maybe the point of identifying the threats without the remediation. They're going to use an MDR instead of the XDR. XDR is the newest technology. They're going to be using, everybody pretty much is probably using some sort of SIM tool or software platform that they use to attach to help create the logs and everything else that they've got. So when you're going through all of this, you need to make sure that you understand the packages that you're buying, understand what you're looking at, and obviously take your time in viewing that. One of the things that we will do is, if you have signed up with someone else, we're not in this just for the monetary gain of all of it. Obviously, we're not here for our health either. But by the same token, if you need assistance, maybe you've contracted already with a company and you just want to make sure that everything's protected, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to talk to you and kind of walk you through some of that, just to assist you in that. And then if at some point in the future you decide to do business with us, that's great. So, if you need anything or if you have any questions, the website, the phone number, everything's right here on the screen. Give us a call. We'll be there to talk to you. Thanks.